altimeter 29902. Expect visual approach, landing runway 30. Advise on initial contact. You have information hotel. Callis Tower, Information Hotel, time 2347 Zulu. Wind 34010, visibility 10. Sky clear, temperature 23, dew point 14, altimeter 29902. Expect visual approach, landing runway 30. Advise on initial contact. You have information hotel.
Downwind departure towards the Coyote Hills?
Yeah, right downwind departure Coyote Hills.
San Carlos ground, Cessna 5093 Kilo at Julia Parking, ready taxi with hotel for downwind departure towards Coyote Hills.
Cessna 5093 Kilo, San Carlos ground, runway 30, taxi via Juliet.
Runway 30, taxi via Juliet, Cessna 93 Kilo. Alright. Brake test. Sounds good.
Here's the turn line. Trying to get here.
The terrain test.
And what it's doing. Heard how it varies by what screen you go to.
Not the screen's problem. Something's up inside.
Weird. I'll try to load up our waypoints when we get to the run-up area. But or wait for the engine to warm up a little bit.
San Carlos Tower, Centurion 6, ground, Centurion 611 Whiskey Sierra is Charlie Hangars, taxi for takeoff with hotel. Bay tour towards Santa Rosa.
Centurion 611 Whiskey Sierra, San Carlos ground, runway 30, taxi via Mike.
1 Whiskey Sierra, taxi 30 via Mike.
Centurion 1 Whiskey Sierra, so you're not planning on going to Santa Rosa, you just want to go ahead over the city on a bay tour up the coast.
Whiskey Sierra, we're going to Santa Rosa, so I don't know if we need to just ask for bay tour or just say
speech
Bravo Claris to San Francisco.
Centurion 1 Whiskey Sierra, yeah, since you're going to Santa Rosa, that's just the easiest thing. You don't have to say that you want a bay tour or anything like that. So, unless Bravos are restricted for any reason, low level of San Francisco Tower, you can still go up the peninsula. It's just going to be at 3,500.
Whiskey Sierra, you know what?
Hey, don't do that while you're taxiing.
What I'd rather do is try to do a Class Charlie clearance through San Francisco. Is that right?
Oh, I got new little markers over here. Blue things.
Charlie over Oakland, is that what you want?
No, I'm sorry. I guess 1 Whiskey Sierra, we want Bravo through San Francisco straight out.
Okay, 1 Whiskey Sierra. On request, for your departure, you're going to leave here on the Bay Meadows departure. If San Francisco Tower does not get you on frequency or does not give you an initial Bravo clearance, you are responsible to stay outside of Bravo airspace, so you have to make a left turn towards Crystal Springs until you get an actual permission to enter the Bravo airspace. And then you'll just be instructed to stay below 2,000 and west of 101.
Whiskey Sierra, affirmative. Got that. Thank you.
Train 1 Whiskey Sierra, runway 30, taxi via Mike.
Whiskey Sierra, taxi 30 via Mike.
Okay, did you start with San Carlos?
Yeah.
That's VP, not KP.
Oh.
Centurion 1 Whiskey Sierra, Centurion 1 Whiskey Sierra, squawk 4205. San Francisco Tower frequency is 120.5.
Whiskey Sierra squawking 4205 and San Francisco Tower on 120.5.
Like that.
Alright.
Alright. Run up checklist, brake set, fuel both. Room set takeoff, flight controls.
South Cancer Fair 66, let's request clearance to Birmingham. Fair 66, St. Carlos, Carolina, IFR clearance to Burbank is on request.
Flight controls checked, instruments look good. Mixture best power, primer in and locked. 1700 RPM. Mags right, left. Right. Yep. Left. Yep. RV. Check. Alright, vacuum is checked. Amps, volts. Good. Oil pressure is green, all temperatures climbing, idle check. Throttle friction. Torque checked.
Super 66 clearance is available.
Pre-takeoff checklist, flap 0. Mixture best power. RV off. HI to compass. 0667.
Ready copy, Surfer 66.
Doors, windows, XPR up to.
Surfer 66 cleared to the Burbank Airport via July runway heading until past the diamond shaped waterways. Then turn right heading 120.
Okay, brakes release.
You turn within 2 miles of the airport for radar vectors Woodside and Dennis Cloud.
After we take off,
Maintain VFR conditions at or below 1,100. Until crossing the Oakland 165-degree radial.
Take off full throttle, 2,200 RPM, oil pressure green.
Flight level 230, 5 minutes after departure.
3 and
North departure frequency 135.65. Block 3702. Repair 66, clear to Burbank Airport, departure flight runway heading past the diamond-shaped reservoir, then a right turn heading 120 degrees, within 2 miles of the airport.
Okay, desired track 062, we should set it here.
At or below 1,100 until the Oakland 165
just so it matches.
Radial, then climb to 2,100. Spec flight level 2305 minutes after, departure is 13565, minutes clock 3.
St. Carlos Tower, Cessna 5093 kilos, ready to take off 30.
That's 5093 kilos, St. Carlos Tower, taxi up 2, hold short runway 30.
Taxi up 2, hold short 30, Cessna 93 kilo.
And make sure you get your time off.
Okay, flight 13, extend downwind, I will call your base.
Extend downwind, stay flight 13.
With this GPS,
we're 5093 kilos, St. Carlos Tower, runway 30, line up away for runway spacing, traffic extending downwind, a Skyhawk.
Line up away for 30, Cessna 93 kilo.
What did you ask?
Would it like reroute you, like an actual GPS, if you like pass a waypoint?
Will it reroute you? No. No, it stays on the route you put in there.
Whiskey Sierra is ready to go for Bay Meadows departure with San Francisco transition.
611 Whiskey Sierra, St. Carlos Tower, taxi up 2, hold short runway 30.
1 Whiskey Sierra, taxi up, hold short 30.
46487, runway 30, taxi via kilo.
Runway 30, taxi via kilo. Cessna 46487.
So it's 5093 kilo, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Runway 30, clear for takeoff, Cessna 93 kilo.
Bay flight 13, base your discretion and continue.
539.
Base turn is approved, continue Bay flight 13.
Centurion 611 Whiskey Sierra, St. Carlos Tower, runway 30, line up and wait for runway spacing, traffic turning a 2 mile right base.
Good, good, 55.
1 Whiskey Sierra, line up and wait, 30.
St. Carlos Tower, Skylane 9747 Hotel, coming up on Faraday Hills, close traffic with hotel.
Skylane 9747 Hotel, St. Carlos Tower, make right traffic, runway 30, report Cambia.
Make right traffic, report Cambia for 47 Hotel.
Skylane 611 Whiskey Sierra, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Centurion 1 Whiskey Sierra, clear for takeoff.
Just 46487, St. Carlos Tower, runway 30, line up away for runway spacing, traffic on a 1.5 final is a Skyhawk.
Line up and wait, runway 30, Cessna 4647.
Just 46487, departing Centurion is straight out, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Runway 30, clear to take off. Cessna 4647.
Bayflight 13, runway 30, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 30, Bayflight 13.
Bayflight 13 will terminate.
Roger. Alright, 5093 Kilo, traffic north of KGO 2000 Skylane.
Looking traffic, Cessna 172N.
Centurion 611 Whiskey Sierra, remain outside of Bravo to receive authorization. Contact San Francisco 1205.
Whiskey Sierra, going to San Francisco Tower, thanks.
That's 5093 Kilo, traffic 5.5 northeast of the airport, 2000, descending out of 2000, 1900 now is a Skylane southwest bound.
Looking traffic, Cessna 172N. Northeast.
It's basically Coyote Hills area.
That's 46487, runway 30, clear to land.
Runway 30, clear to land. Cessna 4647.
Skylane 93 Kilo, 1 o'clock, 2 miles, southwest bound, 1800 is the Skylane.
Traffic in sight, Cessna 172N.
Skylane 9747 Hotel, ahead and due left, 1300, outbound Skyhawk has you in sight.
Only just see that 2500.
9747 Hotel.
Heading right at us here.
Bayflight 13, taxi via Kilo to parking this frequency.
Via Kilo to parking.
Told him to go to Cambia for some stupid reason. That's 30 to parking with you, Bayflight 13.
Skylane 97 Hotel, just off your left, 1400 is the Skyhawk.
Contact 9747 Hotel.
Skylane 9747 Hotel, your present position, make a left turn, enter on right base for runway 30.
Boston,
Air base 430, 9747 Hotel.
$2,200.
Roger. Yeah, as well as haze again.
Skylane 9747
those
Hotel,
fires.
2, wings up on base is
Yeah, it's like a 22 days TFR. TFR.
Looking for
22 days TFR. Somewhere over here for fire.
Oh, the one in Yosemite?
Probably.
Out that direction?
47 Hotel, 1
Yeah.
o'clock, a mile and a half.
That kind of sucks.
400 feet, close in, turning final.
Still looking, 9747 Hotel.
tracking 62 and you want to track 62 and you're tracking that right there, so you want to make it equal. You are paralleling your course, you're a little bit off to the left, so you might want to come over to the right to intercept.
LA 974.
You can use that screen, you can use that screen, it's up to you.
The levy at 200 feet.
That's what you're actually tracking?
Yeah, we see them now, 974.
It's up to you.
Roger.
Now you can zoom in and zoom out with this range function.
Yeah.
Okay. They got traffic on our right here below us, converging.
Just 5093 kilo,
Inside.
traffic 2 o'clock, 1 mile northbound, 1,700 climbing Skyhawk.
Traffic inside Cessna 93 kilo.
Roger.
Carlos Tower, Cessna 3544 Charlie, 1 West Crystal Springs, 2,000 feet, inbound hotel.
Just 46487, runway 30, taxi via Kilo.
Runway 30, taxi via Kilo. It's now 46487.
Just 3544 Charlie, set Carlos Tower, make right traffic, runway 30, cross midfield, out above 1,200.
Midfield at or above 1.2, right traffic 30, 44 Charlie.
Wind check 330 at 10.
Is off your left wing now?
Yep. Is this the 880?
Yes. Now we start climbing. Unless we go into the smoke, then we'll come back down. But try to go to 3.5 unless it gets bad. Hey, keep navigating. Keep navigating. You want to keep, if you're on course, you want this number to stay 62.
Skylane 47 Hotel, taxi via Juliet parking, this frequency.
Actually, we'd like to do close traffic.
Skylane 47 Hotel, runway 30, taxi via Kilo.
Via Kilo 30, 9747 Hotel.
Just 46487, runway 30.
NorCal, Malibu 112 Hotel Delta, climbing through 1,700.
Malibu 112 Hotel Delta, NorCal approach, fly heading is 080.
080 to Hotel Delta.
Number 2 Hotel Delta, how did you want to get to Monterey? Did you want to go Moffett at 25 or east of San Jose?
We'll go Moffett at 25 to Hotel Delta.
Roger, November 2 Hotel Delta, fly heading 110.
110 to Hotel Delta.
November 48 Sierra, traffic 12
Let's go
o'clock.
to 3,500.
3,100 indicated.
12 o'clock traffic.
48 Sierra looking. Traffic inside 48 Sierra.
I see the traffic.
Yeah, look at this stupid smoke, man. It sucks.
Yeah.
SkyWest 469, Papa, contact approach 134.5.
34.5 gas time, 46 Papa.
Stream 59 Charlie, turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 3,400.
Right to 180, 3,400, 59 Charlie.
Malibu 2 Hotel Delta, turn right 10 degrees.
Right 10 degrees to Hotel Delta.
November 48 Sierra, additional traffic 12 o'clock, 3 miles opposite direction, 2,300 indicated, appears to be in a climb, contact Palo Alto Tower.
Looking for that traffic over to Palo Alto, 48 Sierra.
Falcon scanning 21009er, 3,300, flying heading 050.
Okay, how far do you check point?
59er Charlie, 1-2 miles from Oakland, turn right heading 2.
Does right there, 25? Yeah.
Or correction,
It'll
turn
take
right
you
heading
1
250,
minute,
maintain
17 seconds.
3,400 till established.
Here's your ground speed, 111 knots.
250, 3,400 till established, clear for the ILS, 28 right, 59 Charlie.
Back Valley 7702.
And we lead it out a little bit. See, this is a perfect example. They say, oh, it's 10 miles clear.
That's our Angel Flight
Look at this.
907, traffic 12 o'clock, 2 miles, turning inbound to Oakland, descending out of 3,400, Gulf
Kind of
Stream,
silly on.
Inside, Angel Flight 6.
Like 3 miles. I mean, 35.
You can kind of see, but it's hazy, smoky as hell, right? Kind of goofy.
Falcon scanning 21009er, 3,500.
Like flying in Los Angeles.
21009er NorCal approach, resumo navigation to Davis.
Sim navigation 209er.
Hotel Back Valley 702, 7,000.
Malibu 2 Hotel Delta, proceed midfield Moffett at 2,500.
Okay, you're at your checkpoint. Whoops, sorry, didn't mean to do that.
2,500 to Hotel Delta.
I don't know why I did
2
that.
Hotel Delta, affirmative, traffic a mile and a half south of your position, 3,000
How long did it take?
northbound in a slow climb Cessna. He is above you.
Like 12 minutes.
We will keep an eye out
How many?
for him
12
at 10
minutes.
miles to Hotel Delta.
All right, let's divert to Byron. Go through that exercise.
18.3, 500
Use
Charlie.
the jam. Fly over here in a circle.
I'm down to 3,000 too, by the way. Just try to get out of the smoke here.
Alright.
Back Valley 7702.
Oh shit, where did my pen go?
Livermore Tower Information Hotel, 2353 Zulu, wind 260 at 10, visibility 10, clear. Temperature 29er,
Double check.
dew point 9er,
Not on me.
altimeter 29er, 89er. Visual
Right here.
approaching
Other one.
landing and departing runway 25 right and 25 left. Advisory to airmen, use caution for personnel and equipment working between runway 25 right and taxiway Alpha. Bird advisories are in effect. 5 on initial contact, you have hotel. Livermore Tower Information Hotel, 2353 Zulu, wind 260 at 10, visibility 10, clear. Temperature 29er, dew point 9er, altimeter 29er, 89er.
Flying around 20.
Approaching you, landing and departing runway 25 right and 25 left. Advisory to airmen, use caution for personnel and equipment working between runway 25 right and taxiway Alpha. Bird advisories are in effect. Advise on initial contact, you have hotel. Livermore Tower Information Hotel, 2353 Zulu, wind 260 at 10, visibility 10, clear. Temperature 29er, dew point 9er, altimeter 29er, 89er. Visual approaching you, landing and departing runway 25 right and 25 left. Advisory to airmen, use caution for personnel and equipment working between runway 25 right and taxiway Alpha. Bird advisories are in effect. Advise on initial contact, you have hotel.
Okay, what are the numbers?
So we're going to track it 20 degrees from the dam.
Livermore Tower
18 nautical
Information
miles.
Hotel,
It's going to take around 10 minutes and
2353
use
Zulu,
1.4 gallons.
wind 260 at 10, visibility 10, clear. Temperature 29er, dew point 9er, altimeter 29er, 89er. Visual approach in use, landing and departing runway 25 right and 25 left. Advisory to
Okay, once you use
caution for
GPS,
personnel and equipment
why don't you go
working
direct, see what your numbers
between
come up to
runway
be.
25 right and taxiway Alpha. Bird advisories are in effect.
Direct.
Advise on initial contact to have hotel.
Charlie 83.
Yeah.
Direct. Charlie 83.
2353 Zulu. Wind 260 at 10. Visibility 10. Clear. Temperature 29er. Dew point 9er.
Hey, what'd you come up with?
29er,
20.
Pretty close.
Approaching use. Landing and departing
18.7.
runway 25 right
Okay,
and 25
go to
left.
nav 1.
Advisory to airmen use caution for personnel and equipment working.
How many minutes did you
runway
say?
25
10
right
minutes.
and taxiway Alpha. Bird advisories are in effect. Advise on initial contact to have hotel.
I use 115 knots. Ground speed.
Lima Tower
Yeah.
Information Hotel.
Oh, it's catching up.
2353 Zulu. Wind
You're flying, hold
260 at 10.
3,000.
Visibility
200
10.
swing.
Clear. Temperature 29er.
Visibility 10.
Pack Valley 7702, maintain 5,500. Traffic, 11 o'clock, 2 miles, northeast bound 4,800 indicated.
All right, 5500 will stop there. 11 o'clock. We do have somebody down there.
Hold 3,200. Where are you going?
All right, okay. We'll
3,200, excuse me. Okay, and you should be, you're getting on course? Okay. Re-intercepting? And you probably want to adjust this to 22.3 just to make it match. Okay. Also, once you get to wings level, go ahead and double check your heading indicator to compass.
Pack Valley 7702, traffic no factor, just maintain 3,400.
Hey, 3400 Pack Valley 7702.
Pack Valley 7702, you're 5 miles from Grove, cross Grove at above 3,400, clear ILS, runway 28 right approach.
Control at about 3400, cleared ILS 28 right, Pack Valley 7702.
Okay, let's see if we can listen to that AWAS. Oh, look at Diablo's obscured with smoke, can't even see it. That sucks.
123.775.
Over 009 traffic, 10 o'clock, 4 miles, southbound, altitude indicates 3,500.
Look for traffic, 09er at 10 o'clock.
Pack Valley 7702, the 11 o'clock traffic no factor, they're going to pass behind you.
Pack Valley 7702, Roger.
Pack Valley 7702, additional traffic, 10 o'clock, 10 miles northbound.
Or you can do that. Yeah, just press it. Is that the AWAS?
Yeah, 123.775.
Traffic now, 9 o'clock and 2 miles northbound, will be passing behind you, 3,000.
Yeah, what's a CTAF?
Pack Valley 7702, Roger.
What was that? What is a CTAF frequency?
123.05.
Pack Valley 7702.
You don't got to pull it out. 05. You do not have to pull it out.
All right, we're looking at Pack Valley 7702.
What's the number?
123.05.
0 what?
0.0.
Sorry, I played it against
Okay, thank you.
And over 009, contact approach 125.
Okay, let's switch. Okay, 10.8 out, 10.7, 10 miles out, you want to tell them you're coming inbound, right?
Yep.
Okay. From the southwest.
Alright. Byron traffic, Cessna 5093 kilos, 10 miles southwest of the airport, inbound for landing 30.
Byron.
Byron traffic, Cessna 93 kilos.
Just Byron at the end.
Byron.
Okay, so 10 miles out, you give them a call, you're inbound. 5 miles out, or about 5 miles out, you tell them what you're going to do. I think we can see a little better down here. There's a little less smoke. There's more smoke higher, it looked like.
Yeah.
What do you think?
A little bit hazier up there.
Yeah, I think so too.
We're just gonna tell them we're gonna do a right base, right downwind entry.
No, you're gonna proceed. You're gonna enter in the right 45.
Right 45.
30, but you're gonna proceed to the Clifton Court forebay to enter in right 45. The altitude, unless you're descending on purpose.
Airport's in sight.
Okay, you're well, almost 5. You're 5 miles out now?
Byron traffic, Cessna 5093 kilos, proceeding to Clifton Court forebay, 4 miles west of the airport. And we'll do a right 45 entry, landing 30.
You're 5 mile, 4 whatever, southwest, right?
No, it's still southwest.
Yeah. You just looked at the tail here, south and west. That's where you're coming from, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
About a descent here.
Yep. You want to be about 2,000 feet over the forebay.
Alright. Then we have to report everything we do, every turn.
Yeah, you're going to report over the forebay, then you're going to report entering the 45. Forebay, you're not going over the airport, remember?
Yeah, I was going to go on the side.
The forebay, yeah. Because of the parachute dropping, which may or may not be going on. So you don't want to go over the head of the airport. Because they land over there, see the building?
Yeah.
At the far end of the runway to the left? That's where they touched you. But you don't want to fly over the airport, you want to come over here. Now, you do want to reduce some power to come down, right? okay. Okay, so visualize, there's 30, visualize the pattern and where the 45 entry would be over there. Level off at 2,000. Now you don't have to level off, you could come down, but I'd like to come over here about 2,000, then turn and descend. Level off. Okay, let them know you're over the Clifton Court 4 bay at...
Byron traffic, Cessna 50903 Kilo over Clifton 4 bay at 1,900. Byron.
Maneuvering to enter the right 45 for 30.
Alright.
You want to tell them that?
Cessna 50903 Kilo is maneuvering to enter the 45 downwind for 30. Byron.
Right 45 for 30. You're talking to Byron traffic, so you should say Byron traffic. Cessna 903 Kilos over the 4 bay. We're going to maneuver to enter the right 45 for 30. Byron. Okay, that'd be better next time. Okay, now turn to parallel the runway. You're out far enough to be away from the pattern. Now let's continue our descent down to pattern altitude.
So since there's none, it's just 800 feet. AGL.
What'd you say?
Since there's none inside the book, it's just
It's 1,000 AGL then.
1,000 AGL.
1,000 is standard. Okay, so what's the pattern altitude?
1,000.
1079 is not?
1079.
Okay. Warmer out here, I can already feel it, huh?
Yeah.
Don't turn yet. You're nowhere near the 45 entry point. Plus, you want to be at pattern altitude. Extend further so you can come in. It's further over there coming in. Right? Can you see it now? You were just at beam the runway numbers. Departure in now. I'd extend just a little bit more. Try to get down to pattern and then turn in on a 45. Okay, now in power setting, make sure the airplane is leveling. You're not continuing to descend. Turn in the 45 now. And announce you're entering right 45, runway 30.
Byron traffic, Cessna 50903 Kilo is turning into the right 45 30, Byron.
Feels hotter out here.
Yep.
Turning. See this kind of reference line? That's a 45 to the runway, basically.
Alright.
Now you should be holding pattern altitude. You're letting it descend. You do not want to do that. Remember we had trouble with that at Hollister? You gotta hold pattern altitude. The airplane wants to slow down, right? And what's that downwind speed it likes? What is it?
About 85.
80, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the airplane's going to equalize at about 80. So if it's still slowing down, it's going to try to descend on you. Unless you keep pulling up and trimming and trimming. Okay, there you go. That's a nice 45. See that? Good, yeah. And let's turn to parallel that runway now. That's close enough to it.
Do I have to call this time?
I just tell them when I get there, I just do a normal turn. I would tell them when I'm right downwind midfield 30. That's what I tell them. Sorry, I pulled back. Parallel the runway, see it?
Bar traffic, Cessna 5093 Kilo is right downwind midfield. Cess bar landing 30.
You're right downwind midfield 30.
Oh.
Be a better way to say it. Hey, Gomps, we got it?
Yep. Pull it down. Bar traffic, Cessna 5093 Kilo is turning base for 30. Bar.
Right base, 30. Now there's only one final, right? There's no right or left, but there's a right base. So you're turning right base for 30. And when you turn final, you're just turning final, but then you want to tell them what kind of landing you're going to do. Why don't we plan on a full stop?
Bar traffic, Cessna 5093 Kilos, turning final for a full stop taxi back.
What runway?
For runway 30, Brian, Cessna 93 Kilo.
Hey man, you got to get this right. You got to get this a little better because you're leaving out a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Turning final, runway 30, full stop. You got to remember, you're trying to help somebody out who's 15 miles out listening. Hey, I wonder what runway they're using. Or 10 miles out. Think of it that way.
We have to call out the taxis.
Clear the runway. First priority is to clear that runway. And you tell them you're clear 30. Taxiing back. Right?
Alright. Byron traffic, Cessna 5093 Kilos, cleared runway 30, Byron.
Taxiing back.
Byron traffic, Cessna 5093 Kilos, taxiing back to depart runway 30, Byron.
Right. Okay, so I'm clear 30, taxiing back 30, Byron. I just included it all in the same. Right. Now they know what you're doing, right? Makes sense. Now here's the deal, you know, any radio transmission really is not required. But if we're gonna do it, we might as well make it valuable to somebody who's listening.
Yeah.
Think of it that way. Okay, any questions? Getting getting in here? Not too bad. The route, make sure, again, Byron, don't fly overhead the airport. Go out to the forebay and go around the airport. Yeah. At least the edge of it, like you did, was fine. Go ahead, taxi. When you level off at pattern altitude, check the speed. Make sure the airplane, or check whether the airplane has reached its equilibrium speed. If it isn't, it's still slowing down, it's going to try to descend on you. You want to really get it leveled off at pattern altitude and maintain pattern altitude. Got a little low there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So try not to do that. Try to hold altitude a little better. If you can. Okay, this is Byron. A lot of glider activity out of here. Sometimes they'll have tow planes out here and you just kind of work with them. The plane that flies the parachute, it'll take off the wrong way. It'll take off on 1-2 and land on 3-0 because it loads up the people back there and it's such a big runway they don't care. They don't want to waste the time to taxi.
Yeah.
I just get out of their way. They're taking off 1-2, I'll just let them take off. Maybe I'll even do a 360 on downwind if there's nobody behind me. It's kind of a weird airport. But during the weekdays, it's a ghost town here. Like this. Nobody here. Kind of like Tracy, remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's come over here for a second. I'm going to have you load the GPS. Over here. This is the run up here. Now, what I'd like you to do is load up the GPS for a return any way you want to do it with the waypoints, whatever makes sense to you. Now, a couple suggestions though. I'll probably include Coyote Hills and the cement plant. You can clear it. You can do clear, delete it. It says, hey, you want to delete that? Yeah. Hey, you want to delete that one? Probably. Now let's oh, you don't want to delete that one? No.
How do you put it on top?
Well, if you turn it, it should insert it, right? Okay. What is this airport? Charlie 83. I think it'll input it. It'll insert it, I mean. Let's find out. Oh yeah.
Mine up top.
Okay. After Koi, yeah.
WFR.
And cursor off, push it in. You're good. Okay. Although, this says something right there that's kind of weird. Right. Yeah, nice job. Okay, what else do we want to set up?
Frequencies?
How about that right away? Yeah.
Then, do we check the ASOS or you don't need it?
No, you don't need it really. All the same. Okay, so let's do a right downwind departure, and then we'll turn on course.
Okay.
Kinda sucks having that LED out.
Yeah.
Let's climb that same altitude. It seemed better than going up high in the smoke. Let's hold about 3,200 to cross the valley.
Alright.
That worked okay.
Okay. Right downwind departure?
Right downwind departure. Now you visually want to clear the pattern. Final, base, and downwind. Make sure there's no one there, because they don't have to use a radio, do they?
Byron traffic, Cessna 509 or 3 kilos, departing runway 30 for a right downwind departure. Byron.
Okay, so we're clearing. Nobody on final. I haven't heard anybody, but it doesn't mean that they're not there. Yeah, I don't see anybody. Base final is clear.
RPM's good, oil pressure is good. 5, rotate. Right traffic, right?
You're departing on the right downwind. That's what you told them. Yeah, that's the drop zone right there, where they land, the dirt.
Climb to 500 feet before turning.
300 below pattern is when you turn crosswind. However, you're not really staying in the pattern, so I guess you could turn earlier if you wanted to.
Byron traffic, Cessna 509 at 3 kilos, turning crosswind for right downwind departure of Byron.
Yeah, you're close enough, that's fine. Yeah, that's right. That's called the Byron Hot Springs, the building right there.
Looks dead.
Yeah, it's very historical though. Believe it or not, it was a destination for celebrities in the 1920s. They drive over from San Francisco and from Los Angeles to go stay there and party and have a good time. Like
Byron traffic, Cessna 509 at 3 kilos, turning downwind for the right downwind departure, Byron.
I don't know if you ever heard of the guy Fatty Arbuckle.
Nope.
Anyway, he was a famous entertainer. Anyway, he used to frequent that place. And then during World War II, they took it over, the military. And they used to use it to question German prisoners, submarine prisoners. They take them here, they wouldn't know where the hell they were. And there's some question of torture happening there actually on prisoners, but anyway, it has a lot of history. Byron Hot Springs.
Getting some altitude, then tracking.
Say that again?
Getting some altitude to clear terrain, then track.
Right, we want to clear the airport too, so let's go to a cruise climb now though.
Alright.
Actually, when we get down to the aqueduct here, then go ahead and go direct to sun all recenter your needle. How do you do that once you get there? Okay, so basically when you get to the aqueduct, you're going to do the direct 2 key. It's going to come up with the current waypoint, and it'll just redraw the line from your current position. It's kind of nice, and adjust your course.
About here?
Yeah. And turn.
211.
211 looks like, huh? Use that screen, or you can use that one.
Alright.
Sometimes I think this is easier to use. But this is me.
I like the visual with the map. See how far it is. How far off you are from the track.
That's true. Doesn't give you your time to get there though. That one does.
Yeah.
Doesn't give you your ground speed. Oh yeah, no, distance. You can change these though.
Turning left crosswind.
I've never seen a ground speed down here before.
Yeah, you can actually change all these things on the screen. And here's 20-mile range, 15, 10. And to use that thing if you want.
Marysville traffic, Cessna 290, turning west downwind 14, Marysville.
And this screen is sort of like this, right?
Yeah, see that right there?
Yeah.
The triangle is your donut, and that little rectangle is your CDI. Right there, so it shows you off to the left a little bit. Doesn't really tell you headings to go get it. That's why you want to set this so you can look over here and see them here. 190, 200. Oh, that'll take me over there.
Contact 118.3 and good night.
Down in Stockton, it was getting pretty chilly there too.
Say again?
I was down in Stockton, it was getting pretty chilly there too.
Oh, at nighttime?
Not even night, it was like 3 and it was starting to get chilly.
Really?
1 o'clock and 10 miles maneuvering, altitude indicates 3,000.
Regular traffic, 8 Tango Alpha.
Yeah.
Over 8 Tango Alpha, expect to turn in about 6 miles for traffic. Good, cheers, 6 o'clock, 5 miles.
I guess we're heading toward the fall. It's supposed to warm up this week.
Okay, 8 Tango Alpha, still looking for traffic.
It's around 80% carloads the whole week.
Yeah.
Over 8 Tango Alpha, maintain VFR 3,100, fly heading of 160, vector City Island.
3,100 and 160, that's 3 to 8 Tango Alpha.
Over 8 Tango Alpha, and correction, turn right heading 180, it's going to be vector City Island.
Right 180, that's 3 to 8 Tango Alpha.
Hey, how many minutes to get to your waypoint?
Still maintain 3,000, that's 3 to 8 Tango Alpha.
Right heading 210.
Right 2.
Yeah, right there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Over 8 Tango Alpha, traffic's going to be 3 o'clock, 5 miles southeast bound, it's dash 8, descending to 4,000.
8 Tango Alpha, looking.
What's your ground speed at the moment?
95.
Yeah, okay. Distance to the
Tango
waypoint?
Alpha, traffic in sight.
13.2.
Over 8 Tango
You got
Alpha,
it.
keep touch, way turbo.
8 Tango Alpha.
Now there's a nearest chapter. Let's say you had engine problem right now.
Yeah.
You can go to the big knob and go to the nearest chapter right there. It defaults to airport. It shows Livermore as the nearest airport. And if I didn't know where it was, I could do cursor on, just direct to enter. Okay. Go back to the nav chapter.
Over 8 Tango Alpha, 5 miles from Cubs, turn right heading 250, maintain VFR, clear ILS for 928 right approach.
Right 250, maintain VFR, cleared ILS, third right approach, that's 3 to 8 Tango Alpha.
altitude do you want to be when you reach VP Sun?
3,000.
Correct. You're turning right for some reason. Why are you doing that?
I was trying to intercept one a little over.
Went too far, okay.
Right Tango Alpha, contact Oakland Tower, 118.3, have a good day.
Tower 118.3, please take Tango Alpha.
How's this all smoke from that fire? That sucks, doesn't it?
I didn't even see it when I was driving over here. Didn't notice it.
I noticed the light outside was weird. You know, the sunlight was kind of like, even like right now, it's
like a window
filtered,
blind.
right? Yeah, it's like filtered. Bizarre.
NorCal approach, Aero 1430, space passing through 3,900, restricted to 4,500, looking for 5,500.
Number 1430, X-ray NorCal approach, Oakland altimeter 2992, traffic 1 o'clock, 3 miles maneuvering 5,000, indicated expect higher passing traffic.
Okay, I'm looking for that traffic and we'll expect higher, 30 X-ray.
If this matches that, it should be accurate, right?
What's that?
If this matches that, it should be accurate.
This is set to the compass right now.
Traffic fill factor, additional traffic, 12 o'clock, 3 miles west.
But you can set that to the ground track.
Traffic in place, 30 X-ray.
I mean, basically you're putting the wind correction, the wind on here.
Altitude my discretion, 30
So now that matches that.
X-ray, there's going to be additional traffic, 1 o'clock and 8 miles.
That's one way to do it. Yeah.
737, they'll be descending for Oakland. Turn right, heading 020, it's going to be vectors behind traffic.
020 to vectors behind traffic.
So instead of setting it to the magnetic compass, you set it to your ground track, so it puts whatever wind correction angle, or puts the wind on there automatically. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but effectively that's what you do.
Calculates wind too?
I'm sorry?
Does this calculate wind too?
No, that's just telling you what you're tracking over the ground.
Approach Oakland altimeter 2992.
2992, Martech 689.
But it'll make me, if I set that to that, and I want to get that to equal that, it'll make me turn into the wind, and I'll get the track working. I'm not really holding 290 magnetic, I'm holding something else. Whatever it is into the wind, right?
Yeah.
I know it's confusing. I said to half instructors, they don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Took me a while to figure it out too.
Martech 689, turn left heading 290.
Left heading 290, Martech 689.
Over 30 X-ray, additional traffic, 2 o'clock, 8 miles westbound. 6,000 descending, maintain VFR 5,000 for the traffic till we pass them or get them in sight.
Okay, we'll maintain 5,000, looking for that traffic. It's awfully hazy up here, 30 X-ray.
Over 30 X-ray, and it's Mooney as well there, 2 o'clock and 6 miles westbound.
Okay, looking for both of them, 30 X-ray.
Martech 689, descend and maintain 6,000.
6,000, Martech 689.
I knew a guy who was flying back this way from Nevada City, airport up there, above Auburn.
Yeah.
Came by Mount Diablo, they told him to cross the shoreline at 2,000 feet, had to blow 2,000. So he descended out here, went into cloud, and hit that mountain range.
Resume on navigation, the Mooney still 1 o'clock.
2,000 feet. What's that?
Old guy?
Old guy, yeah. Did I tell you this already?
Yeah.
Yeah, a long time ago.
I'll continue to...
Yeah, he impacted the mountain here. I think it was the second ridge. No one knows why he did it, why he continued into the cloud.
Over 30 X-ray, and the traffic will be descended to 5,000, maintain VFR 5,500.
But he could have come down here and gone through if there was cloud.
Tech 689, turn.
Actually, he could have gone that way, gone around the cloud. It was probably clear over Reed Oview.
Yeah.
But we're not quite sure what happened. And, yeah, really bizarre. Okay, I'd come down to 3,000 now if I were you.
Alright.
Over 30 X-ray traffic, it's 3 o'clock now, 2 miles westbound, 5,000 restricted at the mooning, it'll be passed behind you.
Okay, still looking for that traffic, 30 X-ray.
Tech 689, traffic no factor, flighting 260 and acceptable enclosure.
Heading 260.
You gotta turn to what heading?
Tech 689.
240.
Then turn. What heading are you flying?
Right now?
Aren't you supposed to turn to 242?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just asking, making sure you know what you're doing, that's all. I know you're kind of flying visually right now because you kind of see it, right? But go ahead and try to navigate using the GPS. We're just practicing.
Tech 689, descend and maintain 5,000.
Descend and maintain 5,000, Tech 689.
Shortcut approach, Cessna 328 Tango Alpha, back with you. Level 2,300 for another practice ILS to a right approach to Oakland, please.
Over 328 Tango off, NorCal approach, up on altimeter 29902, fly heading 080, vectors for the ILS, maintain VFR outside of Bravo.
080, maintain VFR outside of Bravo, Cessna 328 Tango Alpha.
Tech 689, verify requested runway.
28, right, Tech 689. I can also accept the visual for 30, Tech 689.
Tech 689, roger.
Visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 23, dew point 13, altimeter 29901. Expect a visual approach. Runway 30 is in use. Advise on initial contact, give information India.
Runway 30, clear for takeoff. Cessna 464.
Tower information India, 0053 Zulu. Wind 330 at 8. Visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 23, dew point 13, altimeter 29901. Expect a visual approach. Runway 30 is in use. Advise on initial contact, give information India.
I report inbound right now.
No. Where do you report?
4 miles northeast of Coyote Hills.
Why don't you report over Coyote Hills? Yeah. Just report over Coyote Hills. Be the right one. But we're going to come down and level off at
2000.
Right on. You got it. Looks like fire smoke out there over like Santa Cruz.
Yeah, that looks bad.
That kind of cloud looking thing?
Yeah.
Huh. Look, there's a fire over there.
Towards Gilroy looks bad too.
Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? A little hazy down there. A little more wind in the Bay Area. I think it's blown out the smoke. You're telling me it was 18 knots earlier?
Yeah.
I think that probably helped clear it out of here. It looks pretty nice right here.
That's 46487, runway 30, cleared to land.
Runway 30, clear to land. Cessna 172N.
San Carlos Tower, Cessna 5093 Kilo, over Coyote Hills at 2000, inbound to land with India.
Dark 5093 Kilo, San Carlos Tower, inter-array base, runway 30, report this with plan.
Right, that's right base for 30, report cement plant, Cessna 93 Kilo.
That's 46487, runway 30, taxi Kilo.
Runway 30, taxi via Kilo. It's now 46487.
Try to keep flying your needle. There you go. And make sure, I think you're doing that, make sure you refer to your checklist each phase of flight. Just run your finger down. I think you've been doing that, right? If not, get back into the habit of doing that.
Okay.
That's 46487, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Runway 30, clear to takeoff. It's now 46487.
Cessna 5093 kilos over cement plant.
Shark 5093 kilo, runway 30, clear to land.
Clear to land 30, Cessna 93 kilo.
Descending a little bit early. I would hold 800 feet and level off. That's what I would have done. Otherwise you're going to be too low when you get to the turning final. And you also want to get some flap out.
When do they plan on finishing restoring this thing?
Oh, sometime soon, I think.
Just to restore, or are you supposed to be like a little park here?
They're just building up the elevation and they're going to breach the levee. Let it flood to a certain extent. Looks like they're building some other thing here. I don't know exactly the plan. But it's supposed to be a wetland just like out there. It's going to look like that. Sometimes it's flooded, sometimes it's not.
That's 46487, number 1, runway 30, clear to land.
Number 1, clear to land, Cessna 46487.
Whoa. Get rid of the power. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Yeah. Hey, what happened to your landings, man?
A little high, so I put a little more power in, try to soften it up. Was that not supposed to have power to soften it?
No, you were. I just didn't want you to go around.
Oh yeah, was it?
Okay.
Just trying to soften it up.
Yeah, that was fine.
That's 5093 kilo, taxi via Juliet, parking this frequency.
Juliet 2 parking this frequency, Cessna 93 kilo.
Okay, how you use the GPS.
Yep.
Pretty nice having it, huh?
Yeah.
San Carlos Tower, 0667 Mike
Once it
Tango,
warms up, it works okay.
500. Landing with
That was weird with that.
0667 Mike.
Bizarre.
And that was broken. I'm not sure if it was you or us. 7 Mike Tango coming up on Stanford.
Sierra 667 Mike Tango. Palo Alto traffic is just east of Kaiser Hospital now at 2000 northbound.
Okay, we've got somebody going northbound just to the east of Stanford, but not Kaiser, 7 Mike Tango.
I'm sorry, I meant Stanford.
Understood. Inside, 7 Mike Tango.
Roger.
LT verify silent, avionics off.